Welcome to News Geelong on this Anzac Day 2014. We hope you've had a peaceful day today and one of remembrance. We've got an interesting program tonight down by the Torquay foreshore later, but first of all, let's tell you about the farmers market. That's been an important part of the community for quite some time. It's moved a location currently at Banyulwarry Fields near the council buildings, Grand Pavilion to be explicit, and it's going to have a new home again in a couple of weeks' time. That's why we're talking with David Bell, the organiser, and also Angie Ford, who's one of the stallholders there. The Torquay Saturday Farmers Market has gone up in the world. We're up here on the first floor of the Grand Pavilion, but it's a very temporary arrangement because Council met last night and we understand there are moves afoot to get a better position for the market. It could well be closer to the Surf Coast Highway, and David Bell, who was also a councillor, is optimistic that better times are ahead for the stallholders here. David Bell has taken time off from his organic spuds to give us the latest news on what's happening with the Torquay Farmers Market. This setup here at Grand Pavilion is only temporary, David?
It is, Ian. It's a temporary position. Coles bought our original home in Torquay Central and have been very accommodating in allowing us to stay on, but had finally come to the point where they're about to commence work. So it's been a difficult time finding a home for the market. There are planning issues, there are all sorts of land ownership, land management issues that we've had to contend with. We are in our temporary home here at the Grand Pavilion, Surf Coast Shire, and while it's not perfect and it's lost some of the feel of the market, we are committed to keeping the market running. There's a council meeting on Tuesday night which may give us some good news to spread to people on the Wednesday about a new home for the market, and we are hopeful that it will come to pass.
Well, we won't try to preempt anything, David, because I know you're on council as well, but if you were successful in your bid, it would put you closer to the Surf Coast Highway into a more visible situation.
That's true, Ian, it would be, and it's been one of the difficulties of being a councillor and dealing with these issues at arm's length and not crossing any borders of conflict of interest, something that I've become far too familiar with over the last period of council. But yes, we are hopeful that we will achieve a satisfactory resolution of our home.
Well, now, all of your traders, if we could call them that, have been very loyal. They've stuck with the Saturday market concept through thick and thin, and obviously they'll be relieved if they can find a more permanent home as well.
Well, uncertainty is a killer. In any business, anything, uncertainty is a killer, and I really appreciate the effort and the time and the cost that my stallholders have put in to sticking with the market. We showed 5 years ago that it could be done, a weekly farmers market in a small town. It grew, it became a very successful market. Unfortunately, the change of ownership of the site we were operating from has led to our move. My stallholders are very faithful and are committed to the idea of a weekly market in a country town.
Well, we know that farmers markets are unique because it's produce that's out there in the farmland, brought into town virtually for sale, and you can't get better than that.
Well, it's been part of our aim is to try and encourage local production. I mean, there have been several micro businesses set up through the farmers market, some of which have gone on to expand and ended up in shops in Geelong and unfortunately haven't had the time to come back to market. But, you know, that is part of the idea of the market as an incubator of business. I mean, a farmers market keeps money in the local economy. One of my stallholders was saying she'd done a bit of research, and for every dollar spent at a farmers market, 70 cents stays within the local economy, you know, and this is far better than the figures that might be achieved by a major supermarket. So we're committed. We're I don't know, a fairly independent bunch of people, and we like a challenge.
Well, you've certainly got it here, and since you've moved up here to Grand Pavilion, have you lost any traders? Is this still as big a setup as you had in Torquay Central?
We've had a few traders who've found it very difficult to continue. A couple, and Easter being a time when a couple of them took time to be with family anyway. But the core of the market is still here. They have stuck with us thick and thin. I have several people who want to come in as stallholders as to the market, even with the uncertainty, and I've put it off till we have a permanent home. But hopefully after Tuesday we'll be able to get a couple of new stalls in, which I think people will really appreciate.
Well, I'm sure there are good times ahead for the Torquay Saturday Farmers Market. We'll, as they say in the classics, watch this space.
That's exactly it, Ian. Please keep your eyes on this space and look out for the news. We have a Facebook page, Torquay Farmers Market. Get on it, look at it, like it, and you'll keep updated very quickly.
Angie Ford from Organic Mojo has a stall here at the Torquay Saturday Farmers Market. It may be the last time here, who knows, it's in the fate of the gods.
Yeah, well, the fate of a few men anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah, hopefully it turns favourably. I mean, it's great for the community, it's great for everyone really around here.
You were part of this when it was located in Torquay Central.
Yeah, we've been here for a few years. Yeah.
And you'd like to continue to be part of this community market?
Oh, absolutely. We just have regular customers every week who shop here, and it's just a great service and a great community event. So yeah, it'd be sad to see it go.
Well, as David Bell told us earlier, you all have regular customers,
Yeah.
and they're like friends as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, families come here. You see the kids from babies to little rugrats running around, and yeah, it's a good family feel. Yeah.
Well, we're pretty confident that you'll have a better location and more certainty surrounding the future of the market, and that can't be bad.
No, absolutely not. I mean, it's just so beneficial for the community. I mean, every dollar spent at a local store, about 70 cents of that dollar stays in the community, whereas if you shop at a supermarket, I think about 10 cents stays in the community.
Exactly.
So it's just for the economic benefits and the community benefits, it's just, yeah, a win-win.
It is a win-win situation, and you have this beautiful organic produce straight from the
Exactly.
farmers.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that, does it?
It doesn't. Well,
Yeah.
good luck for the future, Angie,
Thank you.
and we'll keep an eye out for you at your new digs.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks very much.
Well, thank you so much to our friends there at the Torquay Saturday Farmers Market. Good luck with the future. We're going to take a break on News Geelong, and we'll be back with more interesting stories right after this.